Good evening, UK. Good afternoon, US. Hope everyone's okay. And tonight, I've got a friend to come and chat to me. So we're just chatting anything paranormal. So if you've got any subjects, any topics you want us to discuss, then yeah, just put it in the chat and then ask our opinions, and we'll see. So how you doing then, Mark?
Yeah, hi Jackie. Thanks for having me on, by the way.
No, it's lovely
Um,
seeing you. I haven't spoken to you for a while. I miss you. Been great
it's been a
investigating
while, has
you. Yeah. Where was
it
that
has
when we
been a
met Richard? I think it was summer, wasn't it?
my goodness, yeah. That just
It
seems
is,
so
isn't
long
it?
ago
I
now.
went to the
Yeah,
National Justice Museum and yeah, that's
absolutely.
good,
That was
really.
a
Wow.
really good weekend.
Yeah, it was. So, oh, hi, Lauren. Hope you're well. Virginia, US. So, yeah, we had, for anyone who doesn't know, Brian J. Kano came over to the UK and basically we did an investigation at Ashwell Prison and he went through his techniques. He was showing us apps and basically shown us a lot of, how he worked with apps as well. And he had an interesting theory on that, didn't he?
yeah,
Oh, he's just kicked himself off. But basically, what happened, Brian, he uses apps, and I know a lot of people do call them and say things about them. But he actually gives a code word first, so that when somebody actually comes through the app, if this code word comes through, then why is that happening? Because a lot of these apps can have like a bank of words, or they can just be like phonics or different things. So it is. We'll just wait for Mark. He's just going to join us again. Here he is.
sorry about that. Really
So what
sorry.
happened there? So yeah,
Wi-Fi,
just it's your
Wi-Fi
Wi-Fi.
issues.
Just mentioning like Brian, he used apps and basically he gave a code word and then saw from there what was going on basically. And if
Yeah.
that code word came through, then how could you say it's not a proper reaction? Oh, the comments are dodgy as well. Sorry about that. So we've got Susie Smith, we've got Annette Lark.
Oh, hi Susie. Hi
Welcome
Annette.
back. Everything is going dodgy technology wise. So while I was chatting there, all the comments are like not working. So yeah, they've started coming through. So I hope everyone's well. If anyone's got any questions, please ask us. And yeah, just a light-hearted chat, really. Um, yeah. So we're talking about a weekend we spent with Brian J. Kano. So went to Ashwell Prison, and then we went to Derby Jail for a chat with Richard Felix. When yeah, you enjoyed that, didn't you?
That was just amazing, yeah. Because I know quite a few people have met Richard Felix on more than one occasion. But for me, I've never met the man. So, yeah, it was brilliant just meeting him. And, of course, Brian Carner, who I'm also a big
Yeah,
fan of. And it
he's
was just an
absolutely
amazing
amazing.
weekend.
Yeah, and then we had the National Justice Museum, and we've got Jeremy York watching. Oh my gosh. I was going to say something and wish you well. Jeremy's had a big operation today, so I'm wishing you well, Jeremy. So
Wish you well,
glad you're
Jeremy.
home. Oh, sending healing and everything. So, Jeremy York is the boss of Things Network, which we actually go out on. So, thank you so much. It's nice for you to turn up. So, what are your plans then coming up? Anything?
Right, I've got nothing unusually for me. I've got nothing booked for March.
Wow, that's not like
But
you.
I'm more than making up for it in April because I have three
You've got
venues
three.
already, yeah.
Right.
So
So,
I've
where
got,
are you going then?
right, off the top of my head, because the diary's downstairs. Langard Ford, that's with Ghost Hunt UK.
Wow.
That's because I'm part of their team as well.
So, you hosting that night or is it private?
We'll be hosting, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
lovely.
just a public event, one of the public events we do, and
Yeah,
it
that's
is
cool.
quite a big event as well.
Brilliant.
Um, at the end of the month, yeah, I'm at the Haunted Antique Centre, and I think you are there as well.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. I don't
Oh,
go there very often. In fact, I'm there this week, I think. But yeah. Oh,
And there is one before that, Hadley Guildhall in
oh
Suffolk.
right. Oh wow.
Again,
Okay.
I've not been to this one before. Really looking forward to it.
Yeah, you sort of cover the locations which I don't because you're sort of
I cover
south.
most of East Anglia, yeah,
Yeah, East
in the
Anglia is
south.
south of the UK, whereas I'm right in the centre, so I just cover sort of within an hour's radius of Nottingham, really. Yeah, so that the thought sounds brilliant. Andy Tom says, "Good luck, very active place. We got action for
It is.
going through the gates." Have you been before?
I have been quite a few times to Landard, yes,
Wow.
and it
Okay.
is a very active location.
Is it
We've
huge
had,
as well? Is it a big
yes,
place?
it is. Just across the water is Harwich Redoubt Fort,
Oh, I'll get
and
you.
that's slightly smaller than Landguard Fort, which is in Suffolk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I've heard of that. Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah, both these places are just immensely active. I've had good feedback from both team and public about stuff they've seen, stuff they've heard, and this
Wow.
has all been verified by the on-site staff as well. So
Isn't it
that is,
great to get the verification?
yeah,
It really
absolutely.
is.
I know staff got to be on site anyway for health and safety stuff and insurance, but they're great people to talk to as well during the
That's
night.
brilliant.
Yeah,
That's the thing. If the people in the location know some of the history, can sort of say, yeah, another team has come out with that information, and they can back things up. It just makes the night, doesn't it? When you sort of
it
go up
does.
to them and
Yeah,
said, "I've got this character come through," and they go, "Oh yeah, this person," and then you sort of get a date, and they'll come, "Oh well, actually, I've got a photo of this person," which happens as well, doesn't it?
it does. Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah. I had a really amazing weekend last week, 2 weekends ago. So basically, I went to a hotel. There was 9 of us one night, 7 the next night. First night, I think we investigated till about 5 a.m. Second night, I went to bed early. I was tired about 3 a.m. We also went to the Roll Right Stones, but one of the main characters who came through was actually a former landlord,
Okay.
and it's actually wonderful to speak to him. And um, the current landlord obviously knew of him, and the current landlord is a bit like Weary's spirit, but he knows that he's got somebody around him all the time. But like first opportunity, he just kind of runs, so it's quite funny. So we're doing the board on the end of the first night, and we got him basically saying that it was a landlord, and we were saying things, and he kept going ha ha on the Ouija board, and you never get a spirit going ha ha on the Ouija board.
I've
And he
never had
kept
one do that. No.
and he kept laughing at us loads, and it was just really amazing. Then at one stage he says to us, "How do you do this?" So the spirit is actually asking us how we talk to him. So like all these, you ask these questions, you're so used to doing it on a
Yeah.
weekly, monthly, whatever basis. But then you're getting asked questions from the other side. And we just had a wonderful report with him. We asked him what he thought of the current landlord, and we actually asked him what year he passed, and he said 1999. So next day we told the the landlord who's there now, and he was gobsmacked as well. You know, the fact that it just gave the evidence really that we had spoken to somebody he knew.
Yeah.
And another thing as well, there's this So basically, it's a village pub, and they shut kind of early, and they knew we were coming. And it's a bit of a comedy act for them, isn't it? A load of Ghostbusters walking in and staying the night there. So they have the drinks, they have the banter and stuff. And there's one guy called Trev, and basically he sort of asks the bar manager, "Oh, get him to say ask if there's any messages for me." So on the board that Saturday morning, the guy who said, "Are there any messages for me?" he got a mention on the board as well.
Oh wow. Okay.
We didn't even know the conversation had taken place. So when the landlord walked in, we said, "Oh, did Dave die in 1999?" And we went, "Whoa, what the?" You know what I mean? He was like nearly legging it. And they'll go, "Do you know who Trev is?" And that was it. It just blew his head. So then the second night, I've actually got footage of the second night. We asked him to join us on the board.
Mm.
And, it's the first time he'd done a board. And it was just fantastic. Oh, it's just beautiful. It really was.
That was that was great.
You don't speak to
Yeah.
spirits who you can ask questions to.
No, this
That's
is
the
it.
thing. We're able to ask about the afterlife. I
Yeah.
asked about past life as well. If it's true, you can have several lives. And he said something about, I think it's possible. And it's just really amazing what you can ask. We sort of said, like, are there loads of spirits around you? What about other years and stuff? And he says that they're around him. And he says they're boring.
Oh right, okay.
So it sounds like he's in a room with spirits from different eras and everything.
Yeah,
And because
it
he's
does
kind of
sound
old,
like
he
it.
just says they're boring, which. And also, we did get a couple of EVPs where he sneezed
Yeah,
and we got achoo on it. And we got two
brilliant.
sneezers on EVPs. And it was
Yeah.
clear it wasn't any of us. We recorded it as well.
Oh,
So,
brilliant. Yeah,
I haven't got that, but the person I was with has, and it's just like, to get that, it just makes your night, doesn't it?
it
So I
does.
really, I really want to go back, but there will be other events run there, and yeah, but the really serious investigations. We did the Estes method a few times. Got EVPs. You're trying to sit really quiet in a room, and your stomach always wants to rumble, doesn't it?
Yeah, it always have regular as clockwork. Yeah, I guarantee it.
So, oh my gosh, it's just such a beautiful. And then we went to Roll Right Stones and took part in a ritual, which is
Oh,
beautiful.
brilliant.
Yeah,
That's
so that
fantastic.
was. I've never, burning different herbs and yeah, which is really different and unusual.
Mm.
It was just a wonderful weekend. Yeah, I had a bit of an audience, mind you, because we were standing in the centre. But yeah, okay, should have sold tickets. But it's just beautiful weekend, and
Yeah.
even though you're so tired, obviously, but oh wow,
Oh,
just
yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
But
Sounds like
that's
you
why
had a
we
good.
do. That's why we do what we do, isn't it?
It is. I mean, I've been to some fantastic locations. I really have, and some of them for the first time. And you think, I want to go back here. And yeah, when I first started doing this, I used to just, I usually always just stay in East Anglia. Never used to go
Y-
far, but now I've started to go further out.
Yeah.
Um, last year when we did that weekend at the galleries.
Oh, that's
I mean, that's
awesome.
probably the furthest I've actually been away from East Anglia.
Wow. Yeah. I'm lucky that those two places are near me. Like now, like Derby Jail is like second home to me. I'm
Derby Jail's
there.
fantastic.
I'm
Yeah.
there this week. The following week, I've got some footage to upload of that. That was picked up on somebody who'd actually been in the nightclub. So everyone thinks that um, years ago it was used as a jail and they had executions out of it, and basically people were in there, and the only way out was basically to get executed, or people were in there for stealing food or back in those ages, and it's had other uses like a nightclub. So I actually tapped in to somebody who'd been injured in the nightclub.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I need to try and get that validated. So it
Yeah.
was amazing. Oh, hi Yvonne. Hope you're all right.
Ivon.
Oh, bless you. Hope it's eased off now. So Eric's oh dear, Eric's coming to the UK soon, and yeah, he's going to spend thousands of pounds. Yeah, I, I don't know where you'd start, Eric. Really, you need to speak to Mark Warbank. He came over from Haunted Auckland a few months ago, and I met up with him, and yeah, he did a tour, and that place is most nights. I don't know how he did it. So I think he went to the ancient realm. He went to places in Scotland, places down south of England. Just covered the whole country. And he's coming back in September. So it'd be nice if we can catch up with him again. So if anyone's got any questions, add them to the chat. I've got this, Lauren. My husband and I went to an estate sale. There's a divot box. My husband didn't know what it was. He just thought it was a normal box. I explained and told him not to touch it. I felt bad energy when I walked by it. I must have felt it because I'm intuitive, empath. I can feel when a spirit's around. Yeah, you've just got to go with how you feel, haven't you? And if you're taking something like that into the house, which you feel has energy, then you've got to be prepared for it, haven't you? Have you got anything spooky in your house?
Do you know? I can't say I have.
Yeah.
I do have a pod burner. It's one of those little incense cones,
All right. Cool.
and we've burnt it a few times. And do you know? It's actually stunk out the lounge for several days after we lit it, and we just don't use it anymore.
Yeah.
But it's strange. You always get like a bad feeling down there when it was lit.
Oh wow.
So whether it's something to do with what we're burning or not, I don't know. But these are the
Yeah.
cones that came with it.
That's weird, isn't it?
So
Sort of
I haven't
bad
used it for a
feeling.
while now, and I'm thinking of selling it. But
Oh
other than
wow.
that, I haven't really got a lot of spooky stuff here at all.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, I must speak to this guy sometime. Henry Lee. I was looking at your post earlier. You've got a wicked photo on your timeline, which is the old Gilchrist County Jail. It's a beautiful photo, and yeah, it must be amazing to have a location. So I need to get in touch with you sometime, because I think I read that you didn't used to do much ghost hunting. Now you've got a location. Obviously, you do. So it's kind of relatively new for you, isn't it? But that sounds so cool. So yeah, I've kind of acquired things in my house. I didn't mean to. It just
They just
happened.
happen. Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah, absolutely.
I think like when I first went to Haunted Antiques, it's been there 5 years now. It's in Hinkley,
Oh, I
and
love it there.
basically
Yeah.
it's rooms and it's got items in it. And Neil Packer, who runs it, never says anything's haunted, but it's up for people to decide. And at the end of the night, you say what you've got, and he'll go, "Yeah, actually, I've heard that before." And yeah, there's some characters there, aren't there? Well, character. What can I say?
There are, yeah. And the thing
Yeah,
is, if something does happen there, Neil Packer's usually on site, and you can just go up and ask him, and he'll
yeah,
verify it.
that's
Which
it.
is fantastic.
And he just leaves you to it, and he keeps out the way as well.
Exactly. Yes.
So I host there, and I've also run events there, and you just go into the rooms, and you do, you do your vigils. There's tables there to use. It actually is a research centre as well, so they do try different experiments. At the moment, they've got an area which is closed off, Pandora's box, and you go and sit in it, and then there's an object in there. So you sit in total darkness and quiet in this room and basically see what you get. So you don't actually know what's in there with you. And then he just takes down all the information and see if it all ties up, really.
Oh, that's interesting. But you
So
can't
yeah,
go in there now, can you?
well, yeah,
Into
you
the
can.
Pandora's box.
Yeah,
You
you
can.
can.
That bit's open, is it?
Oh gosh, yeah, yeah, that's open.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, so when you go, oh yeah, I'd love to visit Henry Lee. I need to come to the US sometime, definitely. It's so much out there. Like, oh wow, I'd love to go to MI Paracon as well. Well, no, it's just so many Paracons I'd love to go to out there. Because you see everyone going to them, don't you? I'd love to go to the Gettysburg as well.
Oh, that's on my bucket list. Really
Oh,
is. Definitely.
Because they have a big bash there, don't they, every year?
Yes, they do.
Right, that must be
Yeah.
so special to go there. But yeah. Anyway, so I was on about my haunted item, well, my items. So I went to Haunted Antiques and I thought, well, I'd never have anything sort of scary in my house. But then one day, a friend actually put on a timeline that she was selling things. So it's a little pouch, which I think you've seen the items, haven't you? So it's a little pouch, and in that pouch there's a watch, some rosary beads, and a great big crystal. You've seen those, haven't you, Mark?
I have indeed.
Yeah. So
I'm going to just
basically,
say, sorry, can I just say hi to Emily? She's just popped on there. Emily Paranormal. So, hi, Emily. Right. That's it. She's gone.
so yeah, so we got those, and then a friend had a mirror, bought that, and that was a bit creepy. And then I've ended up with two dolls as well. One from a
Wow.
shop.
Okay. Yeah.
Basically, they were complaining because people went in to have a coffee or tea, and people were complaining because the doll gave bad vibes off. And also, she kept falling off the shelf. So I don't know if that's down to a doll or a spirit in there not liking her there. So I ended up with her. I've got her. And
Hmm.
then on the local spotted page, which is like a community Facebook page, somebody said, "Oh, I found this. I've taken it home with me, but it gives off bad vibes and upsets the dog." I said, "All right, then I'll have it." So I've got it. So yeah, you might see her appear on one or two. I have like had a face on one of the podcasts I've done, just to see if
Mm.
anyone gets anything from her. But
Yeah,
I
I'd
think
like to see them.
a lot are getting the same story from her. To be fair, so that's interesting. But I don't want to mention what it is, just to give people a chance just to look, and sort of say what they get.
And make up their own minds. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but a lot are actually saying the same sort of thing about her. And even my friend Gina, she sort of said she doesn't want to be left in a corner. She needs to talk to me. That's what she's picking up. That yeah, she's in the corner at the moment in the chair, facing inwards. Yeah, she's away from the other door, but yeah. So Eric had first experience. Small. Oh, where are we going? A young guy had to pick up a sword. It was really strong as General's sword from WW2. It's the first time it's ever happened. That's cool. Oh, Nigel, nice to see you. Hope you're well, and thanks so much for sharing. Hiya. Hope you're okay, Amanda
Hi, Jan.
and Jan. Oh, I get it. Oh, yeah, I always get in a pickle. But yeah, I met Mandy and Jan. That's so cool. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've met Jan,
Gettysburg.
but not Amanda.
Yeah, I met both. It's cool, isn't it? Yeah, I went
Lovely.
up to meet them in Retford. And much as though Retford's in the same town as county as me, it's miles away. See, I don't know what it's
Yeah.
terrible, but yeah, Gettysburg. You must pick up a lot there when you do go, though, if you're empathic. Hey, Chris, hope you're well. Oh, thanks for sharing. Oh, Mark, the same way. The surname
What's with the
Dudley is in
comments?
my family tree. Wow, you never know, do you?
Well, this is it. You just do not never ever know.
No.
Um, Coincidentally, Lauren, I am also an intuitive empath. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you do pick up on loads. You really
Oh,
do.
yeah. I mean, where was we when it all kicked off? I think it was at the National Justice Museum.
Oh, that was me,
Um,
wasn't it?
yeah, we were downstairs from the courts, and I don't know. I had Karen and Joe. They were other side of me.
Yes.
Something didn't like you, and
Yes, I know who he is. A link to my past life.
yeah.
It's a long story, this guy, but basically we were in the room where the female prisoners gave birth, and this judge that's who he was, turned up and he kind of overshadowed me. And I was
Yeah.
with it, and I did shake him off, but I didn't shake him off because when you're drunk and you walk from A to B, I mapped how to get from where I was to where the bass room was and managed to kind of march there without falling over or anything. I made it there, and as soon as got in there, Viv and Brian J. Kano said, "Your eyes are black, that's not you, get out." Because they knew he was still with me. Well, yeah, but you just try, don't you? But he was, I think it's someone from a past life, and it's been going on for years. 1868, I was apparently hung there in a past life, and there's still something going on, which is really random. But I need to sort that one out sometime. So it runs in the family then. Yeah, it does,
Yeah, certainly does.
Yeah. Hi, Karen. Hope you well.
Hey,
Oh,
Karen.
definitely need to meet up sometime. I don't know. I'm going to the Parameet. That's in September at Haunted Antiques. Don't know if you're going, are you, Mark?
Not that one. No, I'm going to
The
the one at
Skeggy one.
Skeggy, the
Yeah.
Skeggy one. Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one. I'm actually speaker there. I'm so chuffed about that. Been speaker there before. I can't talk about the normal subject because I've already done it there.
So you
So
got to talk about something else.
I do actually have something to speak about. Yeah. So I was considering writing it yesterday. So I am sort of working on it at the moment, and I have a bit of time. June, isn't it?
Hang on, is it?
I think
Yes, it
so.
is.
Yeah. So
Yes.
I've got 3 months, but yeah, I've worked out basically what's going in it and nearly started writing it. So hopefully I'll get my book out by then.
Fingers crossed.
Hopefully. Yeah, that's it. I've got somebody who can edit it. So we'll see how it goes, won't we?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I would love to do that. Oh gosh, Henry. I need to come to the US, don't I? I need to sort that out. Wow, that'd be so amazing. Yeah. So have you been to your favourite location recently? And tell everyone where it is.
Oh, do you mean Rougham Control Tower? I was there. Oh my goodness. It was quite a few weeks ago now, and we just had loads going on. This was with Paracom.
Oh, I haven't
Um,
met them guys yet.
they're really good. They're great guys to work with.
I really want to. Definitely do. I tried to meet up with them, but they're already booked up, so that was it.
Oh, bless them. Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't make that one. But yeah, I keep an eye out. But because they're like based down south nearer you, aren't they? It's whenever
Yeah, they
they
are
look
Cams
out.
based.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's it. So they're from sort of Cambridgeshire.
that's it.
So
When we
yeah.
went to RAF Upwood, which is an old airbase being pulled down, a couple of their team came with us, tagged along.
Oh wow, lovely. Yeah, but you do meet some cool people, don't you?
I've met some
Really?
fantastic people,
Yeah,
um, through this, and yeah, we just meet up once every so often. We have a good laugh and a joke, but also we get on with the business of finding
that's
ghosts
right.
or whatever's
Yeah.
going on there.
And you somehow find like-minded people, don't you?
What's that? Sorry.
Find like-minded people because
Exactly.
there's a
Yeah.
lot of people in this for different reasons, and you kind of find the people that you kind of get on with. You get the ones trying to do the TV, you get the ones trying to get all the YouTubes like WTF, OMG, and all that, and you just find the sort of the same level of working together, don't you?
Well, one of my friends said I should wake up and smell the 21st century. So now I'm on TikTok as well.
I'm on TikTok, you know that, yeah. I did
Oh
the
yeah, yeah, that's
I
it. You're following
I
me.
did a really weird TikTok the other night. I was inspired. I think it's by all the alcohol I had. So yeah, I
Is that? Oh, hi,
Added to
Chris.
got Ian Griffiths as well. Hiya. Ian Griffiths was down at Glastonbury. At the same party, Sylvia, who I was with 2 weeks ago, was actually at the same party. So Ian was putting things on his timeline, so was Sylvia of the same band, and they probably never
Really?
even met. Yeah. So I said on his timeline, I said, "Hi, say hello to Sylvia." But yeah, she was there. Ian was there, and probably never even spoke. But it's just weird, like it's just some amazing events around.
Yeah,
It sound
there are.
like it does sound a really cool event last weekend in Glastonbury. But yeah, very spiritual and yeah.
I must say, I've never ever been to Glastonbury.
You haven't? I went last year for the first time. So I did 2 nights at Shepton Mallet with
Oh,
MJ
nice. Yeah,
and Richard Estep, and there's a few small group, about maybe 20 in total. So we like split into smaller groups, and then I was actually camping overlooking the tour, Glastonbury tour. So you just open the tent and you can see that, which is
yeah,
great. So yeah, it's absolutely beautiful there, and I did actually go into Glastonbury during the day, but obviously when you investigate till whatever time, it's a bit tiring, isn't it?
absolutely. Yeah,
So I certainly didn't walk up the tour, but I did make it to Glastonbury Abbey, which is beautiful. It really is, and the town and town, village, town, and
yeah.
the shops and everything. It's just it's got all the like spiritual shops. Yeah, I'm working on it, Vaughn. I've, you know what? I'm happy with it. I've just got to get somebody to read through it. Basically, I've got there, and
I
then
like
yeah.
Von's comment.
Yeah,
You finished your book yet?
I know. I just put that up. Yeah, I've done it. I have. It's 65,000 words now. Yeah,
Wow.
it's ready, and I've started book two, which is I've done 3 or 4 chapters of book two.
Mm.
So Lauren said, so an hour from Gettysburg, so it's battlefields all around the area. Yeah, Bulls Bluff. Okay, Manassas battlefield. Wow, we never hear of these, do we?
No, not all the way here. I
No.
mean, these are places Lauren's listed I've never even heard of.
No, that's right, because everyone knows of Gettysburg. We haven't heard of any others. So
I
you could have
mean,
a tour of battlefields then, couldn't you? That'd be
yeah,
quite emotional, wouldn't it? You'd pick up too much.
I mean, obviously, the American Civil War was one of the bloodiest conflicts of their time, and the energy that's still there. And I know of people that have actually gone there and experienced stuff, either sightings or sounds. There's a lot of residual sounds like musket fire.
Wow.
It's been picked up on recorders, and yeah, it's just amazing. I probably will get out there one year.
Yeah, it must be
Absolutely,
brilliant. Yeah. Well, Susie's left a nice comment for you, Mark. You've
I bet
got an
she has.
invite. Cool.
Yeah,
Anyway, brother against brother. That's what happened on the battlefields. But yeah, it it must. Oh gosh, yeah,
yes,
the amount of
absolutely, Eric. You're
energy.
quite right.
Yeah, would be mad. There's a local battlefield near Haunted Antiques, Battle of Bosworth. So I picked up quite a bit there. So when you come to Haunted Antiques, then if you've got a chance to get there
Hmm.
early, then just pop there
Oh, right,
to see
okay.
what you pick up, really. So yeah, I think it's. I don't know if it's Richard the Third's time. I'm rubbish at
Mm,
history like that, but yeah, it was. I think it was because he had links with Leicester and that area, didn't he?
yeah,
So because they actually found his body there, just under a car park.
really?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
only recently, within the last year or so, they
Ah,
actually
that's yes, I
took
remember it.
the
Now
car
you
park
mentioned it.
and
Yes,
found, yeah, Richard III, which mad, isn't it?
yeah.
So then there's a fight as to where he should remain. I think he's in the cathedral there now.
They
Leicester
moved him
Cathedral.
to the cathedral, so I'm led to believe.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I
Yeah,
think another town or area wanted him, but in the end, Leicester's actually still got him, which
yeah,
shouldn't move him
absolutely.
really. Yeah.
No.
So I don't know if I'm going to that event at Haunted Antiques when you meet AJ and Vom.
Oh, no.
I didn't know if I
With
was
that,
booked on that. I couldn't remember. No,
so
seriously.
I've got two haunted antiques events
I
booked,
know you
and
have.
you're on one of them.
I didn't know if I was on the second one or not. I couldn't
You
remember if
bet.
I booked or not. Seriously.
You, you better check.
I need to check. I haven't got a clue. It's in my diary.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
It was
I
in your
keep
diary. That's a good thing.
it's a start, isn't it? So yeah, I've
Yeah.
got that in my diary, but the life of me, I really can't imagine if I've booked it or not. But obviously I need to clarify that one.
Just
It's in
check it.
my
But
diary.
if it's in your
Yeah.
diary, it's a fair bet you've booked it. Yeah.
You know what? I just ought to check my PayPal, but I know I booked it like ages ago last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I can't remember, Vaughn. I really can't. And I know it's one of them, and I know it's close to me going, yeah. But did I press the button and go, yeah? I can't remember. But it came up like ages ago, didn't it? So, yeah, we'll just have to see on that one. And yeah, Glastonbury tour, yeah, I just look at it and yeah, I looked at it and I could see it from the Glastonbury Abbey as well. Yeah, I
Good,
know, I'm
good.
looking forward to that. And there's a nice waffle shop next door as well. So get some pudding as well. Yeah. But
Nice.
that
Yeah.
that's gonna be great, isn't it? Hendy.
Yeah, because I'll be there
And
as well.
Kaz again. We
Yeah,
work
I'm
so well
really looking
together,
forward to it.
don't we?
Sorry?
So we work so well together.
Yeah.
We really do.
Yeah, must have a catch up sometime. Absolutely.
Yeah, waffles right next door to Haunted Antiques waffle shop. I don't know if you watched Alone in the Dark. There's a guy called Evan who used to help out at the antique place, and he's opened his own little business
Oh,
serving
right,
waffles.
okay.
So you go and investigate there, then you get the munchies and have to go next door for a waffle.
Is it a
It's
waffle shack now?
next door. Yes, yes, downstairs. Yeah. So,
Oh, right, because there used to be there's a kebab shop just up the road as well, which we
oh
found.
yeah, you can get some right
Yeah,
food. Yeah, never short of food when you go there.
it's great for
So
the
you're all right.
munchies.
Yeah, that's right. So you don't have to take any because you can get a kebab, pizza, or anything.
Exactly, yeah.
So Chris is going to HAPRC the first time in May. It, it's interesting.
That's
Yeah.
that's it.
It,
Is that with East Anglia Paranormal, Chris?
oh, that one I'm going. It might be.
It might be the one you're on as well, because I'm going in May as well, and
Yeah,
April.
I'm actually yeah. Oh, okay. The young guy who's a waffle shop is the guy I was talking about. He picked the sword up and got that impression. Yeah, I saw it. Evan, yeah, he's wonderful. He really is. He was so good as well, wasn't he? Oh, they're in July, EAPI. I don't know.
I think I better check my diary then.
Yeah,
I think Chris might be on another event.
yeah, maybe. So strange how we always get the munchies after a good old invest.
Oh, it's
Definitely.
great. Yeah, you got to. It's got to be done.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yep,
I
could
get
hear.
that choke. I've had a cough for about 3 or 4 weeks now, so
Oh, bless you.
it's just one of them, isn't it? Yeah, but I don't know. You could be right. I'm just losing the plot, really. But hey, ho, it's all good. Oh, and West Beach Castle, July. Love to go there.
uh, yep. Done
Be
with
good
Beach
to.
Castle quite a few times. Really good event, very active, especially the vaults. Have you not been there before, Jackie?
Me, no.
No,
No,
it
because
is
it's
good.
out of my hour's drive, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, for you it is.
But
But
I need to sort out a trip. It's because I've got him with me, you see, so I've got to.
yeah,
If I
got to
go,
start with
it
the
costs
dog
me
as
like
well.
2 nights in kennels. Well, the chart if you take him to kennels, it costs 2 days. So yeah, it costs quite a lot onto the price of going, doesn't it?
Yeah,
You've got to take the dog in
absolutely.
it, yeah. So yeah. So Joanne Jo Thorpe as well. We're going to meet her, and yeah, we're going to lock her in a room with the dolls. So yeah, great time.
Yeah, Joe Thorpe has a good set of lungs on her, so try not to frighten her because you'll experience it firsthand.
Although we can compete, can't we? Because I don't know if you've ever been there when I've let Scream come out. That was a bit
Yeah,
dodgy. You have?
I have. Yeah, I've been stood next to her and she just screamed straight
Oh,
down my
wow.
ear. And yeah.
Yeah, last time I screamed was when I was doing the Estes method. So you
Oh
get in
right,
the
yeah,
zone, you've got the noise cancelling headphones on, you're listening to an SB7,
yeah,
you're really like out of it, and someone taps you on the shoulder. Well, it's gonna happen, isn't it?
yeah, absolutely.
Because you're just so spaced out and everything. But yeah, if you've got any questions for us, go ahead and we'll have a go. But it was a lot of like negativity around at the moment, and it's just nice just to get on with like-minded people, isn't it? Oh wow, Eric
Absolutely.
wants to scare Joanne. Cool. I think Joanne needs to meet my 2 goals. Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, I won a REM pod as well. So I will mention the team one day. I can't remember the team name. So they had a competition, if you like, and share the page and stuff. That you can win a REM
Mm.
pod, and it's a dual REM pod. So I actually took it to Haunted Antiques one night to work as a REM pod, and someone basically said, "Skipper, she's haunted," and she gave her a bad headache.
Really?
So I might have acquired something else. What's got issues? Yeah, about
Oh,
trying.
okay.
So it's great to win something in a competition with the potential of it having energy.
Yeah, I'll say.
And so I took it to the pub,
Yeah,
2 weeks ago, and I had to leave it in my car
yeah.
rather than mix it with the other energies. Because I kind of mentioned that you might have something with it, and she said, "No, leave her in the car. She's not coming in."
That's it. Yeah.
So yeah, you don't want to upset, do you? Really,
No, of
you don't want
course, of
to upset
course.
the residents by bringing in a whole strange energy. So where would you like to go in the UK, if anywhere?
Oh, that's a good one. Shepton Mallet Jail, for definite.
Me
I've never
too.
been. I
Wow,
know
yeah.
people that have, they rate it. Um, Shrewsbury Prison is another one.
You haven't been there. Well,
No, it's on my to-do list as well.
yeah, but Ashwell was so good, wasn't it?
Ashwell is a fantastic place.
Yeah,
We've had some good energies from there,
yeah,
and
that's right.
it's only a remand prison as well, you know.
No, like the amount of
But
trauma in there, we
yeah,
picked up on a lot,
absolutely.
didn't we?
And there was a riot there as well, just for it
Yeah, where
closed.
it's burnt,
So
we
the
had some
energies, yeah,
building burnt down. So yeah, but Shepton Mallet, oh my gosh, yeah, that's your typical prison. You've got the really thick cells. You've got the like
yeah,
walkways. You've got the levels with the like netting to catch people if they go over the sides. And yeah, and they had a drop tower
absolutely.
place in there where they hung people.
Oh right, yeah.
It's hung up. Well, they had an execution chamber. So yeah. Anna, I'm at my second home at this weekend. So I'm at. I think so. Um, Yeah, I am. I'm helping out at Derby Jail and Haunted Antiques, I think. So I am looking forward to that because every time I go, it's different. I don't know. I haven't got any big things booked apart from those venues. I've
Oh,
got Matt
that's a good one.
Pavilion. I've got my lot pavilion booked, so there's just 12 of us going. So that's going to be an interesting one. And it's the place where I had my first ever up close and personal spiritual encounter, which scared the life out of me that night. I drove home scared to death. Got home, left the lights on. In the morning in daylight, I thought, when can I do this again? But yeah, so originally it's like, I'm never going to do this again, and then I want to go back. So yeah, I'm going to my up pavilion, and that's coming up in April. Mark?
Brilliant. I've got two really big locations coming up, and they are in April as well. So I've already mentioned them. Landguard Fort, which I believe Anna Jewell is on that team with me.
Oh,
Not 100%. Yep. And yeah, Hadley Guildhall on the Suffolk Essex border.
Wow.
And that's with Fright Nights.
Oh, okay. I know the people who run it, so I don't know if it's
Hill.
Huh?
Debbie Hill.
No.
I don't know who else runs it, but yeah. Debbie Hill does a lot of promotion and stuff for them.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah. Oh, cool. So that'd be a good one. I booked my first ever event with Fright Nights in 2004 or 2003.
Oh, right, yeah.
2003. That was at the Galleries of Justice.
Oh, wow, okay.
So that was the first ever public one. Oh, Joe, question. If anyone listens to me talking, it will be the Queen Mary. And the reason, my dad used to work on it in the engine room, and I've actually got an original vaccination certificate from the Queen Mary.
Oh, right, okay.
Dad used to save like special things in a box. You know, he's got his papers, his passport, and he got like a lot of, because he worked merchant seaman, so he worked for a lot of the cruisers, and you know, he did a lot of work around Norway, cruise ships, things like that. So he worked in the engine room. So yeah, he was on the Queen Mary, and I've always wanted to go. And I was looking at trying to go to the Queen Mary in Gettysburg, but with different sides of the country. So it's a bit of a mare. And it's okay for you in the US because you can travel, you know, you're used to flying across the US. Whereas us, we're in a little small country. We're used to driving everywhere, aren't we? And
yeah, we are.
The most we drive is like 6-7 hours. I drove to Scotland, which is miles away. So to actually get an internal flight is something that I've never not really done, no. So I could try Gettysburg and then Queen Mary.
I've done a couple of internal flights in the UK, but you know they're like 45 minutes long.
Yeah, just go up and straight down. But it's a major,
literally
trip for us in the US, isn't it? Because, gosh, I don't know how long it takes to fly across from one side to the other. But it's certainly not 45 minutes, is it?
No, it's not. That's for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, I'd love to go to US. So where would you like to go then?
What, in the US?
Any money, anywhere.
I mean, you mentioned the Queen Mary. That is definitely on my bucket list. Alcatraz as well.
Oh yeah.
Yes, please. Thank you. So,
Right.
So yeah, it's only Tracy.
Yeah, bless you.
Yeah, I would love to do Alcatraz. Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know what it'd be like for you as an empath, though.
Well, here's the thing. I mean,
because I'm company.
Sorry, she's in and out all the time.
Right. Once you're on the island, you're stuck on the island, though.
Sorry?
Once you're on the island, you're stuck on it. So if you're empathic, you can't exactly go outside because you're still there.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you can swim, you know.
Do you want to?
Yeah. Where else? Yeah, Gettysburg was mentioned. Definitely Gettysburg has got to be done.
Yeah, Idols. Oh yeah. And Von wants to do Alcatraz and Queen Mary.
Oh,
Oh,
absolutely, yeah.
you know what? You know, after COVID-19 and being stuck, I'm sure we saved some money somehow. And maybe
Yeah.
we should start saving and like just do something. I even wonder about going to Dracula's castle this year.
Oh, lovely, yeah.
Did it with my friend. So yeah.
Mm.
So I found quite a reasonable trip to get over there, but I think there's probably a better way. Oh my, you what? Sharks? Really? Oh, okay.
Ooh, that's an interesting one, so maybe I won't.
Oh, I didn't realise they had sharks around there. I never thought. Gosh, there
No.
is no escape then, is there?
There isn't, is there? Literally.
But
I mean, at
yeah,
least that Ashwell, you can step outside, you know.
that's right. But yeah, if you've got to fight the sharks, it's not very good, is it?
No.
Oh, so Eric still got the wife's grandfather's passport from Germany. Oh wow, that that must be an amazing item to have, and oh bless you. Yeah, it's actually amazing what people save, isn't it?
Mm.
You know what my mum and dad say, particularly my dad. I always remember as a kid, he always put things in his wardrobe, and then he's passed and everything, and then you see what he saved, and like all those memories. Just amazing, isn't it?
It is, I
But
must say.
yeah,
Yeah.
I always on the Queen Mary, but to find that vaccination certificate, it's like, oh my gosh. So it meant it. As a child, he always mentioned it. And I
Mm.
didn't really do paranormal then, so you just like, yeah, whatever. He worked on the Queen Mary, which is kind of cool because it was a cool ship, wasn't it? But
It,
now,
yeah.
doing paranormal investigating, it makes it even cooler, doesn't it? Oh my god, my
I
dad
think it
worked on that.
does. Yeah.
It's like, wow, it brings a whole new significance to it,
So you've
doesn't
got
it?
the connection with it as well straight away, you see.
I have, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
If I took the vaccination certificate with me as well,
Yeah.
it's been from that time period. But yeah, but I'm also heavily into the Mayan culture as well. So I've been to Chichen Itza, the Yucatan Peninsula, Xcaret, and I'd love to sort of go around the Teotihuacan pyramids around Mexico City. So I'd
Hmm.
also like to go
Yeah.
to Guatemala and Belize as well because a lot of the original Mayan buildings are just like retaken by the forest.
Yeah.
So I'd sort of love to go to that area. The energy there must be amazing.
Must be
Oh,
phenomenal,
bless you,
really.
Aaron. I do a live feed same time every week. So EST, it's 3:15 to 4:45 EST. I'm not quite sure what time zone you're on, but yeah, just have a chat. We usually have different guests. Mark's come on. We just had a sort of different chatter tonight. Just this and that, really. Just see where it goes. Any questions? That's it, really. So, but just look after yourself, won't you, and enjoy your dinner. Wow.
Thank you for watching, Lauren.
Thank you so much. So Von would love it, yeah. But there's just so many amazing places to go to, aren't there?
I mean, yeah, we're talking about, you know, across the states, but here we are planning on this year just touring part of the UK, which we do every year. And this
Yeah,
year, I can confirm it will be the Northeast again.
excellent. Yeah,
And I'm hoping, just hoping, fingers crossed, that I can meet up with one of my paranormal pals,
so,
Donna French. So
oh wow, okay.
fingers crossed.
Oh, I've got a good friend here from Japan. Hi, Irene. Irene's lovely. So I met Irene about 4 or 5 years ago on
Mm,
Facebook. So it's just amazing the wonderful people that you meet, isn't it?
absolutely, yeah. It's
I'm going up Scotland as well for 2 weeks, September time, hopefully. So I'm looking
nice. Yeah.
forward to that. Yeah, I went camping there about 2 years ago. I did 1,500 miles and 7 locations over
Thank you.
camping as well. So it's a bit hard work, But yeah, I enjoyed it. So got to Loch Ness, loads of places, Skye, yeah, and missed out on the Alistair Crowley house, which was a shame.
You did.
My
Yeah.
campsite was 1.4 miles away from it.
But
I was
surely you
just,
can go back there and visit it
yeah,
another time.
they're actually working on it, and it's like run by volunteers. So I was keeping an eye out on what they're doing because they're putting the roof on and everything. But it's really weird as I was driving along the road trying to find the campsite.
Yeah.
It's just a little more than a single track road in places. And I saw this graveyard, and it is like right overlooking the loch. So you just imagine the scenery. You've got Loch Ness, beautiful lake, and then you've got all the like hills and the trees opposite it.
Yeah.
So you've got this graveyard looking onto that, not realising it was at the bottom of the drive of Alistair Crowley's house.
Oh wow. Okay.
So yeah, I was drawn to it. Then I found out where the campsite was, so I went there, and then I went to further on to like a little beach onto Loch Ness. So I drove down there.
Yeah.
And when I was there, I actually realised I was in the area of that house because it mentioned the district. I thought, wow, where is it? I googled it, and it's right near the campsite, right up the
Really?
hill.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, everyone's fascinated by that place, aren't they?
Certainly
Skin
sounds
House.
it. Yeah. Sounds a great place to visit.
Yeah, but Scotland is so beautiful though. If you know anyone ever gets a chance.
It is. We're looking at when we do our tour. We are looking at nipping over the Scottish border to
Yeah,
Jedburgh, and
yeah,
there's a prison there or there's a jail there,
there is.
and we're
Yeah,
hoping to
yeah.
visit
Oh,
that.
fantastic. Yeah. I'm wondering, sort of like, because I went to Skye last time for 3 nights, might actually go the other side to Elgin and Culloden.
Oh yeah, lovely. Yeah.
So I know people have gone to Culloden. I think Von went there, and she says the energy just hit her. So that's a big, well-known battlefield as well. So yeah. So there's just so many beautiful places to go to, aren't there?
There's especially in this country as well.
That's right.
I don't even think I've begun to scratch the surface.
No, that's it, because we don't know what's around either.
We don't
Like,
know. This is it.
what? I don't know how long ago. Somebody found a rabbit warren and went down it, and there's like not the Holy Grail, but what Knights Templars thing they said, but it had loads under there. Not saying it is the Knights Templars, but yeah. So Von did Culloden last year, so it'd be interesting.
Yeah, I believe it, Von. Yeah.
You get a chance to go to Schooner Inn as well. That's Alnwick or near there.
Oh yeah, we did Alnwick last time, but we only did the castle. We didn't go into the town.
Yeah.
But next time we are going to go into the town, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because we've done the castle.
It's an Indian restaurant. Do beautiful food. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And I did stay there with the dog, and it's great. But they've got a bar area, and they've got a little alcove. So I sat in there out the way with the dog. Then the dog started growling at a chair.
Oh wow! Okay.
So it was awesome, and I picked up on a guy with a monocle in his eye, over his eye. So he was like some sort of pirate, and yeah, there's a lot of piracy there, and there's a lot of smuggling and stuff like that. So a lot of people like killed on the premises. So yeah, that's got a hell of a lot of history about it. And that is the thing, we have got a lot of history in the UK. It dates so far, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we've got history that just goes back thousands of years. So
yeah, if I went to ski, awesome. I haven't shared my pictures from 2 years ago yet, from when I went to Scotland.
Oh, you'll have to share them. You'll have to have a look.
1,000, easy. And now I've got a new phone. That's even better. Don't have to carry my camera around.
Don't you? It's got a good camera on it then, is it?
Oh yeah, it's the best phone around at the moment. Yeah.
Brilliant.
So I can take amazing photos. I'm going camping soon, and apparently it's really good for astrophotography. So if you download an app, it actually helps to keep the shutter open for a while, so you could get all the constellations.
Really?
Can't wait to go to a dark sky area, put it on top of a car, and just let it take a photo and leave it.
That'd be good.
Then see what you actually get from it. But it actually shoots in RAW as well. So whereas I do photography and a lot of the photos are in JPEG, but I do make sure that the DSLR does take RAW. This actually shoots on RAW as well. So,
brilliant.
Yeah, I'm dead chuffed with it. So I'm just working out what it can do at the moment. But yeah, once I get some pictures of the stars.
I'm probably changing mine next month because my contract's up.
Yeah, mine's been up for about 2 years, so I've waited, and then this one's just been launched. So I thought stuff it, and yeah.
Yeah.
So one of them, but hey ho. So UK and Japan have the same thing in common. Both countries are old and lots of spirits running around, and the weather's alike. Yeah, that's it. It's the Samsung S23. Yeah, it's that one. It's got all those cameras on the back of it. So yeah, it's keeping me happy at the moment. But yeah, I posted a moonshot on my Facebook the other day, and yeah, I was taken with my phone last night without a tripod. So yeah, works. I didn't even crop it. So,
well,
yeah,
okay.
That's so good, isn't it?
That is, yeah.
I used it for recording footage. It's 520. Is it megabyte? I don't know what. 512.
Too complicated
it's
for me.
Massive memory anyway. So I was using that to record last week, 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be handy, just for recording like visuals and things like that.
Yeah.
So just leave it. Yeah, you need this phone. You really do. But yeah, I've never gone for a latest phone, but I'm really into cameras. Oh, awesome, brilliant. Yeah. Oh, it is. I'm going camping, so we'll see what photos I get. Hopefully snow shots. Yeah, I want to go camping in the snow.
Yep, you shouldn't have too long to wait then. Yeah, Paris coming this week.
Going in a couple of weeks, that's a shame, because it might be gone by then.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not booked anywhere yet, but we'll see where we're going. But yeah, if you've got any questions for us, then go ahead. Yeah, I'm working on my book. I've kind of written it. Yeah. And I just need to get it out there, really. Just get someone to proofread it and then get it out. I do know somebody who can help me on that, so I need to sort it. Yeah. So, does anyone ask any questions, or might just go and sign off now? But I hope everyone's all right. Take it easy. And thanks, everyone, for all your support. And take care, really.
All right, take care. Thanks. Sorry?
Last words, Mark.
All right. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Cheers, bye.
See ya.
Bye.